Hello student and welcome again. Your this chapter Subject-Verb Agreement. This is the second video about this. So in this video I will tell you more about the Subject-Verb Agreement and I will give you some sentences. Okay. So in this video I will fully explain you this chapter, and if you have any doubt you can ask me. So let's start our video. Hello and welcome. Once again, this is the Subject-Verb Agreement video. In a previous video, already explained you what is the Subject-Verb Agreement. For some points are left, which is why I want to clear you, and it will help you to understand full chapter. So, as you know, there must be a definite agreement between the verb and the subject of a sentence. The kinds of subject always decide the kinds of a verb in sentence. So in this video we will discuss it. As you know this, singular subject is a singular verb. Okay, when you say what is subject agreement, that every subject and verb in this sentence has a subject and verb. Subject verb means subject and the verb must be correct form. Okay, this is the rule. And the singular subject takes a singular verb. A plural subject takes a plural subject. So you can see the examples. Okay, those monkeys, that monkey eats bananas. Those monkeys eat banana. In the first sentence, we see singular noun is the name of animal. Noun means name of. So here, monkey is the name of animal. This is the subject here. The verb is eat. So verb means an action. In this sentence, subject is singular, noun, monkey. So the verb also need to be singular, eats. But in the second sentence, we have a plural subject and a plural verb, those monkeys. Okay. Notice that the nouns and verbs are behaving opposite way. The singular noun, monkey. Monkey becomes monkeys with s in the plural form. But the verb has s in the singular form, eats, and the plural verb eat does not have any s. So here's some more sentences. That boy walks to school. The car is going so fast. Okay, you can see the examples here. Rohan lives in Delhi, like that one. So this things I will explain you how to we identify and how to do usage of that. So let's see the second one, the boy was. So the singular noun here, the monkey, boy, car, first of all this sentence, and these are all the nouns because they are named of people and animals, okay, or objects. So the singular verbs all have s, eats, walk, goes, okay, and leaves. When you look at the plural, this is the revised. The plural nouns all have s at the end. The plural verbs no s. Now with the plural nouns, I want to point out the some irregular plurals. Like for example, instead of saying that boy, you can say that child walks to school. Okay. But now the plural, those children walk to school, not childs. But still, children is plural form, so we use plural verb walk with no s added to the end. Here one more example, but the one is going to be a little changes, and Rohan lives in Delhi. So name of one, so we say Rohan has a wife Anu. So would you say Rohan and Anu lives in Delhi? So live in Delhi. So level Rohan is one person, so singular. Similarly, Anu is one person again, singular. So however, Anu and Rohan are two people of this plural form. We need plural verb. Remember that the plural verb does not take an s at the end. So Rohan and Anu live in Delhi. This type of subject connected by the end is called the compound subject. Okay. So here also one more example. There is another type of compound subject connected by the or, like Rohan or Anu lives in Delhi. Okay. Now notice that we have singular verb lives. Singular. This is the because of conjunction or means either Rohan or Anu, of those two is in Delhi, not both of them. So only one person live in Delhi, so the subject is considered singular and the verb is also singular form. Okay, so the kind of compound subject can by the or is not that common, but still useful to keep this rule in mind. Alright, there are a lot of nouns these sentences, but in the natural speech and writing we use pronoun in the place of nouns to avoid repetition like a pronoun. For example, instead the child, I can say he walks to school. And instead of those children, they walk to school. In the place of that lady, I can say she speak English. Like that. Again, they refer to those ladies. Okay, so these are the example of that one. Okay. So here all the other sentence with the noun subject change to the pronoun subject. Okay. There are two things I want to point out. Notice that in the first sentence I have said to he, she or it because because you can refer to an animal like a monkey in the same way to talk you. Okay. That because you can say refer the animals and this one. So talk that you about person you can say he or she or you just say it. That's and the second we say that all the plurals have been changed to they. Okay, but in the some cases you can also have two examples like you can write if you want to write that she speak Spanish, so okay English. So similarly you are the we meaning the couple of Rohan and all this. So you can see here that ladies speak English. So you are talking to English speaking ladies, they can say we speak English. Okay. And similarly, if we are conversation with Rohan and Anu, Rohan maybe might be in the Delhi, we meaning to couple and Rohan and Anu, the children can say we walk to school and the monkey could talk, they tell you we eat bananas. Here at a table that you show the patterns. You can see here this table. The first row singular noun and the singular pronoun he, she, it. So the verbs are all singular form with the f added to. And you can see here in the second row we see plural sound along with the two plural pronouns we and they. Okay, so the verbs are all in plural form. Now you might have noticed that there are two important pronouns missing here. The pronouns I and you. I have written also in this side also. Well, I asked you I and you singular, where would you put them? Now the pronoun I is always singular. I am always just a one person. Okay. You is usually singular because we usually focus on the one person when you're speaking. But it can also be plural if you are talking to more than one person. Okay. Let's throw this video. I'm telling all of you. Okay. And so I singular pronoun and you can be singular or plural. However, the rule in English is that with both I and you, we always use a plural verb form. Does not ask why, because the rule of the English. Okay, just a rule. So example for example, I read the newspaper every morning. You make very good coffee. For this two example, you can see here. You might say that as a compliment if you go to somebody's house and you really like coffee or that they give you. Notice that I did not say I reads or you makes. Okay, with I and you we use plural verbs without s. Okay, so this one is clear to you. Let's get the back full sentences which we made it. Like that one, the monkeys have sentence with I and you at the bottom. We have written that one. The basic subject verb agreement rules singular verb for singular subject and plural verb for plural subject also applies to negative formals. So already I explained you in the video also, in the Zoom classes also, how to make the negative sentence. So that the monkey does not eat bananas or does not eat bananas, and those monkeys do not or don't eat bananas. So you can see at the important notice we can say does not and then eat. Okay, we don't say does not eats because s is already added to the helping verb do. So there is no need to add it again to the main verb eat. Clear all of you? If you want to see this one sentences, so you can see, because in Zoom classes also I explain you how to make it negative, and you can see how to make it in interrogative also. So in singular subject, how which verb you are using, and plural subject which verb you are using. Okay, so it's helpful to you, like the that monkey. So that monkey does not uh, that that monkey is a one subject, only singular subject, so we use does. Those monkeys eat bananas means many monkeys are there, so we use do. Okay, so these are the do not, and this one the plural form. So I hope you clear this one, which do and does we are using in where. So it's helpful to you. And they do and those monkeys bananas, does the boy walk to school, do those boys walk to school, like that, etc. Now you can stop this video and see it. If you want to change the original sentences, so you can do it. Okay, and you find out the more examples from another book or your book. So I want to point out the subject-verb agreement only apply the present tense. Already I told you about that. In the past, subject-verb agreement in the problem, because there only one past tense of eat or ate. So we can say the monkey ate bananas. So those monkeys ate bananas. So this is your past form. The same for the singular one. That boy walked to school. So already I told you this is the present tense only verb agreement, not past one. So remember that the basic subject verb agreement rules only apply in the present tense. Okay, so it's helpful to you how to do that one, and it's changing. So you can see this table. So remember that the basic subject verb agreement rule only applies in the present tense. Okay, always keep it in your mind these things. The rule is for singular subject you add s to the verb, and for a plural subject you just use the verb in the base form without s. Okay, this will work for all verbs like walk, go, look, speak, run, have, live, do, talk, play, etc. Okay, so actually this rule works for all the verbs except for one, and that the verb be. So the verb be has its own subject verb agreement rule. Let's talk about them now. So you know that verbs in English have two present tense form. It's walk, walks, and you saw on in past tense ate, walked, etc. Okay, but the verb be has three present tenses form like am, is, and are. Already I told you. It also has two past tenses, was and were. Okay, in the present, if the subject is I, we say I am a doctor, yeah, I am a teacher. So if the subject is singular noun or one of these pronoun, he, she, it, or it, so we use the he's happy, Sarah is waiting, it's raining. Okay, you can see the example here. Okay, subject add if subject is a plural or one of these pronouns, you, we, or they. So what we have to do, we use are. You are late, we are eating, the children are playing. Okay, in the past the rule are different. Okay, for singular noun subject and for the plural I, he, she, and it is pronouns, we use was and were. Like I was tired, Arun was running, she was afraid. And for the plural subject and the pronouns you, we, and they, we use were. You were rude, where we were traveling, the dogs were barking. Okay, like this one. So you see that some these sentences have continuous verbs like I'm going, is waiting, is raining, are playing, was running, was traveling, were traveling. Okay, were barking. These are in the present past continuous tenses, but the form the verb be, am, is, are, was, were. It's what changes depending on the subject. Okay, if you memorize this simple rules in the table, you will find using the be correctly. is really no trouble at all, but already you have ready to now the time to solve the exercise. You can see the book and I will give you more example, more exercise also after this video, so you practice it. I hope you clear this, the second and the last video about the verb agreement, and I hope you clear this all the verb be and this as helping verb, all this one, how to use that one, and it's clear also. So you just practice it at home. I will give you notes also, this verb agreement. So you read this one also, verb and agreement rules from your book, and solve the exercise. This one exercise also, okay? And I will give you more exercise from my side. So you practice it and you check the class note. In the class note only I will send all the exercises. So till you just practice it, and it's very easy topic. Next one we will discuss about the adverbs. So till then you just take care and practice more about this chapter. Okay, so thank you.